Hey everybody, Sunny with Synergy Real Estate and Property Management here with you again today. And today we're actually going to be going over coronavirus and how that's changed a lot of people's living situations. So a study was recently done to see how many people had their living situations changed because of coronavirus, and over 50%, just barely, but over 50% of people said that their living situation had changed. So you have to think about a lot of these kids went to college and had these apartments in these other cities and were living in these cities after college or in between things and trying to make things work out. And now in the middle of coronavirus we have all these shutdowns and everything, and so it may not be financially feasible for those people to stay in that location. The other thing is you have to take into account people who may have moved back because they wanted to help out their families financially as well, right? And so the biggest thing there that we're looking at is 50% of people had their living situation changed. So of those 50% of people, 40%, almost 41% of those people were in their mid-20s or in their 20s. Basically what that's telling us is a lot of the people that had to go ahead and move out for college and were living in these other cities are now moving back into the places that they had previously lived. In a majority of the cases, you see that a lot of these people moved back with their parents, and up to 90% of those people are still living with their parents. So what's really interesting there is now you have let's say a parent and a child scenario where the child had left to go to college. The parent may be paying for an apartment outside of the dorms or the college area there, and now the child, because of the COVID and everything, is having to move home so that way they can save some expenses and they can kind of help out the parents as well, maybe get a job, something like that. Because of that, also now what you're seeing is those parents are having to not only pay for the place that they're living in, but the place that they had their kid in, or they had rented for other purposes or purchased for other purposes, excuse me. So the big thing to notice there is that you have a lot of people now who are paying for multiple living situations but may not be in the same financial situation that they were originally, right? A lot of people could have been let go, could have been put on furlough, could have had to take time off, right? And basically that large change of how jobs are or how people are getting paid can really affect kind of how the rents and the mortgages will get paid moving forward. And so this is just something to kind of look at where coronavirus is impacting our economy, right? It may not look like it is doing so at this time, but the longer that we wait, the more people that we have go permanently unemployed. The more people that are getting laid off, the more people that are not having stable, secure jobs, are losing hours at work, right, are the more people that are going to then stop paying those rents, stop paying those mortgages, and obviously that's going to cause a problem because we can't just keep pushing the can down the road. At some point we're going to have to pay the piper for this, and it's really going to be interesting to see how we kind of come out of this and how do we kind of move forward from here. If you have any questions or comments, please do feel free to put them below. We'd be happy to respond. If you do have any real estate related questions that you would like to see us make a video on, please let us know about those as well. We'd be happy to do that. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do subscribe. That really does help us out. Like this video as well if you think that it brought you some good content. And if you would like to contact us for any of your real estate property management needs, feel free to use the information below and we'd be happy to hear from you. Thank you. Take care. So Amazon Distribution Center is actually open for business now. They are 1 million+ square feet over there in the north side of town, just near the airport.